It's the Greenland glacier, but it's no longer moving at a glacial speed. That's according to two studies in the trade journal Nature. Lake drainage, rainfall, and water flow are all having a huge impact. Let's find out more.
Greenland's ice sheet is the second largest ice mass on Earth. The amount of water it holds would be enough to raise global sea levels by around 7 meters, according to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Between 2002 and 2011, the ice sheet shed around 215 gigatons of its mass each year.
Until not too long ago, maybe 10-20 years ago, people considered the ice sheets, Antarctica and Greenland, to be very stationary objects. They would not change due to human impact. They would only change very, very slowly as a reaction on the climate. But lately we find out that these ice masses, they do react, and they react fast. They even react on heavy rainfall, we find out nowadays. It's a study that's in Nature now. Apparently, if there's a lot of rainfall falling on top of the ice sheet, it finds its way through and it lubricates the bottom, and so a single weather event can have quite an impact on the dynamics.
In one of the studies published in Nature, scientists described how lakes under the ice sheet are draining far faster than previously thought. The water released then lubricates the bottom of the sheet, accelerating its movement. The result is increased calving, where blocks of ice break off from the glacier's edges. The other study points to a similar mechanism from rainfall.
When you get rainfall occurring over the ice sheet, especially close to the end of the melt season, the water finds it hard to get out of the ice sheet, so it will go down to the bed of the glaciers and the ice sheet, and it will try and find a way out any way it can. But by the end of the melt season, there isn't very efficient drainage. It's like the pipes that drain the ice sheet are starting to close down. They're starting to get blocked. So this means that the whole ice sheet starts to move, it starts to accelerate, because this water is lifting it up and it's kind of lubricating the bed a little. And so this has quite an important impact on the ice sheet as a whole. The whole thing starts to stretch, it starts to move a bit faster, you get maybe an increase in calving.
Meanwhile, the next United Nations Climate Change Conference will come to Paris in early December with the aim of keeping global warming below 2 degrees Celsius. Abdiel Leroy, CCTV.